I'm here to discuss dog's ear hematoma. First things first, please don't make your dog have surgery because it's not needed. It is not needed. Please do not go get Oragel and put it on the dog's ear and then you try to drain it yourself. That should be a no-no. And please do not let a veterinarian or anybody else wrap your dog's face and head up like a mummy. It's not necessary. You know, what you need to do to clear a dog's ear from having a hematoma, take him to the vet, and it cost me a little bit under $50 to get his ear drained. Once you get his ear drained, you have to go home and you have to put pressure on it with your hands. You can use your hands and then press on the inner part of the ear and the outer part of the ear, and you're not pressing hard, okay? Or this one is better, ice pack. I did both. You use an ice pack on the inside of his ear, and then your hand on the other, and you just hold it about a minute, a little bit under a minute, long as you're doing it a couple times a day. You may and you may not have to go back to the vet to get it drained again. So let me tell you the story. I'm going to shorten it. Went to a veterinarian. They kept draining it. Come back home. It's back full. Make another appointment for the following week. And I was going back and forth, giving them money for something that was not necessary. I ended up having to go to a different veterinarian because my dog's legs started bothering him. And I said, while they're at it, I'm going to have them look at his ear. They drained the ear. The vet came out and she told me what to go home and do. She told me right now they're in the back, right now they're in the back and they're putting pressure on his ear. Well, the last vet didn't do that. So she sent me with the instructions and she said I can do it at home. I can put ice pack on his ear and then I can use my hand, or I can just use my hand. I went ahead and the main thing I did was the ice pack. And I did it a few times a day, a little less than a minute or maybe a minute. And I didn't have to go back. I did not have to go back. She gave me all the information I kept saying, is it curable? And she said, yes, it is. She said, oh, yes, it's curable. The first place didn't tell me that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, this is the best advice. Trust me. Trust me. Once I figured this out, and I'm like, okay, the other place was just taking my money, giving me the runaround. Once I went to a different vet, my dog is fine. His ear is fine. He's not having any more of those problems. Not to say in his entire life that he would never get another one again. I mean, it's possible. But right now, my dog is fine. What it does after it's healed, his ear will shrivel up just a little bit. So I think they call it like the cauliflower ear. And I'm going to show you what his ear looks like. His right ear was the ear with the hematoma, and it kept filling up full of blood. And so this is Chief, and this is what it looks like after it is. It's hard to see it, but it's not fat at all. It's not fat, it's not painful. It just shrivels up. And he's a lazy boy. But I hope this is helpful for someone out there. Go ahead, take your dog to the vet and do what needs to be done afterwards. I wish you luck.